So if you weren't able to get your hands on the Santa Lucia fragrances on launch because they did sell out very, very fast, now might be the best time to either get all the fragrances and or the brand new home diffuser and car diffuser. And we're gonna be talking about all three coming right up. Hey, what's going on guys? Hunter here and welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber. And if you are new, what I do is I make fragrance related content. So if you love fragrances, please just hit that subscribe button down below. Be sure to hit that notification bell and also make sure to follow my fragrance Instagram page. But that is correct guys. We're gonna be talking about all of Santa Lucia's products such as their fragrances, their new home and car diffuser today. Since I have all three with me, we'll be going over all of them. Now, we're gonna obviously first start off with the fragrances, and then we're gonna go out to my car, talk about the car diffuser, and out in my living room and talk about the home diffuser. So let's start this off with the fragrances. Now, I do wanna mention the fragrances do retail for 150 bucks each, or you can get 150 bucks off if you order all three of them. So all three are gonna be 300 bucks. So you do save quite a bit there. And I believe they're also gonna have some Black Friday deals, such as if you purchase these, you're gonna get a free product. I believe that's gonna be the car diffuser, which is a phenomenal product. I can't wait to show you guys that. And then also I do have my own discount code on top of that. Just use code HUNTER and you get 10% off your entire order of anything you purchase. So make sure to use that code. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the fragrances now. All right, so when you purchase either one or all three of the fragrances, they're gonna come in this nice, elegant, modern white box that says Santa Lucia embossed on the front and nothing along the sides or the back. But then when you pop open the lid, guys, at least for the three fragrances that we have in hand, they sit like so. Now, what I love about what Santa Lucia actually did was they have this pretty much scheme going on where it says come closer is the first one, to conquering is the second one, and the third one is every day. So if you read that together, it says come closer to conquering every day. So that is just fantastic. I love how they did that and pretty much how the company and the branding is. That is just awesome. If you guys don't know, these fragrances were created by Jose over at the YouTube channel Teaching Men's Fashion. He's a huge YouTuber and he's been in the game for quite a long time. He actually launched a fragrance a couple of years ago as well called Allure. And that fragrance also sold out very, very fast. So yeah, I cannot wait to talk about these with you guys. Now, I did actually do an overview of all three of these fragrances when they first launched 7 months ago, but I've grown a lot since then, and I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't catch that video, so I'm glad to be bringing these back to you guys, especially for the Black Friday sale they got going on here. But let's go ahead and go over the first one, Come Closer. As soon as you walk into a room, women notice you. You carry yourself with seductive energy. When a woman approaches you and asks what you are wearing, you simply tell them, come closer. Now, I just love that. That is so clever. That is actually one of the best brandings I've seen. So let's go ahead and look at the bottle really quick. Now, the bottle is very, very elegant. As you can see, this says come closer on the top, Santa Lucia on all three corners right there. Nothing on the bottom. And then the lid does pop up and then you have the cap there. It doesn't click into place. It does hold it snugly so you can't pick it up by the cap. And these bottles are 75 milliliters, and I believe they are actually an extrait de parfum. I think that this is even though it says eau de parfum, I think that was actually a mistake in the warehouse when they created the bottles, but I believe these are extrait de parfum because they are very, very concentrated. So if you're looking for performance, guys, you're gonna wanna check out these fragrances for sure. But, so come closer. As you can imagine, this fragrance is gonna be for intimate occasions, maybe like a date night, or if you have a girl over on the couch. This is gonna be for intimate occasions, like I said, and with this one, you're gonna get a beautiful, luscious rose. Very vibrant rose, very red, very juicy, very jammy. It's a very nice rose in this one, guys. But alongside the rose, you're also gonna get this beautiful, powdery, creamy iris in here as well. Now, the note card that you get does list some notes. It says Turkish rose, iris, and sandalwood. So obviously from the creaminess, that's gonna come from iris and the sandalwood. And this stuff is unreal. I do wear this one quite a bit since it launched. Not as much as the other ones because like I said, this is just for more of a date night occasion. But this works wonders for that exact scenario, guys. Women love this one. This has got me multiple compliments before when I have worn it. always asking what you're wearing, and it's kind of weird because when you tell them what you're wearing, you are kind of like, you say come closer, and they kind of look at you like, what? So then you kind of have to explain to them that the fragrance is actually called come closer and explain the concept to them. But I think it's just a funny, you get a laugh out of it. But yeah, that's come closer. If you're looking for a beautiful luscious rose alongside like a nice creamy powdery iris, you're gonna want to check this one out. And this is one of the best performing rose fragrances I have in my collection. Very seductive. Even if you are not the boss, you are destined to conquer. You are the CEO of your life. Be a man of class and taste, known to be focused and powerful. And the notes for To Conquering, which is the one we're talking about, of course, from hearing that introduction, is grapefruit, St. Thomas pepper, and oak moss. Some very, very nice dominant notes there. So with To Conquering, guys, now I'm gonna tell you guys up front, this is my favorite one out of all three. It's not the most wearable out of all three, but it is the most daring, the most niche-like variant of the three offerings that Santa Lucia has. But with this one, I get a bunch of patchouli, guys. If you know me, I love the note of patchouli, very earthy. I think it's very masculine, very green. It's just incredible. But you do get that nice fruity grapefruit in here as well. That kind of comes across very juicy, very crowd pleasing from the grapefruit as well. And also very, very peppery. Now, obviously, as the name suggests, To Conquering, this is gonna be the one you wanna wear when you just wanna feel confident. You wanna feel like an alpha male, pretty much, so to say. And you just wanna feel like a boss, guys. And this is a good one to wear to work as well. And you guys, I'm telling you right now, people are gonna look at you and ask you what you're wearing with this one. Like I said, this is my favorite, but not my most worn. The next one up is gonna be the one I wear the most. But every time I wear this one, it just puts a smile on my face, guys. It just gives you a nice confidence boost. And also, this is the most powerful one out of the entire lineup as well. Very, very potent. You will not go nose blind to this one. It will easily last you a 10-hour work shift. That's what I work, at least. Yeah, this stuff is just brutal, guys. Very strong. So if you're just looking for strength in a fragrance, To Conquering might be the one you want to look at. Your everyday fragrance, something that isn't too overpowering, but when noticed, compliments you without effort. For the times you see a long-lost ex-girlfriend or someone important you stumble across, you're always leaving them with an impression. Now, like I say, guys, every day is gonna be the one that you're gonna wanna wear on most occasions. It's gonna be the most crowd-pleasing, the most easygoing, the most inoffensive version out of all three of these fragrances, guys. Now with every day, oh, that's very, very solid. With every day, the three dominant notes you're gonna get is grapefruit, cardamom, and cedarwood. So what you're gonna expect with this one, it's gonna be more of like, more of your crowd pleasing, sort of like designer fragrance. It does kind of give me similar vibes to like Bleu de Chanel, since that's a grapefruit heavy fragrance. But if you do love that kind of DNA, and you don't wanna smell like most other guys, definitely check out Every Day by Santa Lucia. What I get with this one is obviously that nice, beautiful grapefruit in here. Very strong grapefruit at that, guys. Very, very solid. Yeah, that's good. You also get that nice spicy cardamom, which is gonna pretty much like allure people around you to you, because cardamom is a very alluring note. And also it has a nice woody base to it with the cedarwood. Very masculine, very easygoing. You can wear this anytime, anywhere, all season. It just smells good. That's the only way to describe it. It's just a very versatile, smell good fragrance with this one. Yeah, I wear this one quite a bit since launch, guys. I absolutely love Every Day. It's just an easy one to pick up. When I don't know what to wear and I just want to smell good and crowd pleasing, a lot of times I reach for Every Day, guys. And I do own a lot of fragrance. That's how much I love this stuff here. It's not my favorite. Like I said, To Conquering is my favorite. But Every Day I do wear more than To Conquering because it's just much more easygoing. That's the only way I can explain it. Very, very good fragrance. That grapefruit in here, man. So solid. Yeah, so that is Every Day by Santa Lucia, your versatile, crowd-pleasing fragrance. So let's head over to the living room and talk about the home diffuser. So I don't know about you guys, but I always have a house diffuser in my home. probably because I'm not a huge fan of candles because of the open flame and the soot that comes off of them. So my only option is a home diffuser. And let me tell you guys, Santa Lucia knocked it out of the park, especially with the design. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, so looking at the box, it does come in a very similar box to the fragrances. It does come in this nice white cardboard box with the Santa Lucia embossed on the front. And then when you open it up, you are, of course, I do have mine out already because I have been using it, but inside it do have this foam where your carbon stick is gonna reside right there, your glass bottle, and then it does come with the juice like that to pour in the diffuser. Now, the bottle doesn't actually say what fragrance you have, which is kind of a disappointment. I wish they at least put a sticker right there if you have come closer to conquering every day, which one you have on there. So when you get it, you're not 100% sure, but you can choose out of the three. But for me, I didn't actually pick mine because these were sent out for me. But I actually got two conquering, which I was actually happy with because as you guys know, two conquering is my favorite out of the three fragrances. So yeah, let's look at the bottle now of it. So I do have mine on my coffee table, and guys, this puts out a beautiful aroma in your house, apartment, your office, wherever you want to put this, guys. But as you can see, look at this aesthetic. This looks phenomenal. I've never seen a house diffuser look like this. You have the Santa Lucia in black up front, the nice white white bottle right there, and then you have that carbon stick. It's a nice thick carbon stick. Usually with reeds, you do have like these small, skinny, like 5 reeds in here. I've never seen a diffuser like that. And man, this carbon diffuser puts out so much oil, so much aroma in the house. It just fills it up very, very nicely where it's not too overpowering. Now, getting back to the bottle, as you can see, I used about half of it because you don't need to use the whole thing, guys, unless you just want a very, very strong aroma. But all you have to do is use like maybe half of this stuff, pour it in. And for me, at least from experience on longevity or how long this stuff actually lasts, for me, it usually lasts about 3 months, the oil is inside. So I'm not sure, maybe the half will last 3 months and the other half another 3 months. That would be nice, so a total of like a half a year, 6 months. But yeah, guys, this smells incredible. This is perfect when you're having guests over and you don't want your house to either smell like food or just, you know how houses can smell. You get this beautiful aroma. Now for me, I don't know if I were to choose, obviously I'd probably pick two conquering, but Come Closer is another one that you might want to decide on choosing because obviously you have like a date come over to your house, you're sitting on the couch watching a romantic movie or whatever. That would be a perfect aroma for that occasion, guys. Now, for the price for the home diffuser, it is 150 bucks for the carbon stick, the glass, and the oil. I'm not sure the size of the oil. It might be 100 mils. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it specifies on the website, but that is pretty pricey. But obviously home diffusers are pretty expensive when you look at them like other brands and stuff like that. So it is around the same price as those brands. And I think this one is fantastic. And I love what Santa Lucia did where you can have the fragrances for when you're out. You have the home diffuser, so you have their fragrance in your home. And then you also have the car diffuser, so when you're traveling about and commuting, you have that fragrance in your car too. So at that point, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the car diffuser now. All right, guys, so I'm out in my car right now, and this is what I'm most excited about is the car diffuser, guys. So before we look at that, let's go ahead and look at the packaging. So in the packaging, you're gonna get instructions for your Santa Lucia car diffuser on how to actually set it up. And on the back, some warm prompts as well. So yeah, definitely read this so you know how to set it up because I already set mine up. But also in the package, which I think is just great that they included, was another car diffuser ring right here. So if you don't want to mix the oils together, you can actually put it in here and change them out, which I think is also fantastic. But what you're gonna get inside the box here, you're actually gonna get all 3 of the Santa Lucia fragrances, such as Come Closer, To Conquering, Every Day. Now, I think it's great that they actually included all 3, so you don't have to actually pick, say, I just want To Conquering. You actually get all 3, so you can pick whichever one you want to put inside your car, which is phenomenal. And then obviously over there, you're going to get the car ring, and then a clip to clip it onto your car vents. So let's go ahead and put this to the side, and let's take a look at the car diffuser itself. So here it is, guys. Now, what actually surprised me the most is the build quality on this. It is completely metal, guys. Very, very sturdy, very high quality. But How it actually works is you see this ring right here, you actually can turn it to open it up more, to put more of a aroma in your car. And if it's too strong, you simply tighten it up like so, pretty much close it if you don't want anything, or just loosen it up a little bit to put a little aroma inside your car, guys. Now, the aroma I went for is, of course, Too Conquering. That's my favorite fragrance out of the entire line. And I decided, since I have it in my home, I might as well have it in my car as well, since I just love the fragrance so much. Hopefully I don't get burnt out to it, since I'm smelling it in my house. Sometimes I'm wearing it, and now on my commutes to work and whatever I'm doing on the weekends and stuff like that, now it's inside my car. But I'll show you guys the clip. So it is actually, the back of it is magnetic, so it actually just magnets pretty much like so onto the magnet right there. I think that's fantastic. And you can actually get black or silver. They actually sent me silver, which I'm not mad about, because I do have silver ring around my vent, so I think it looks phenomenal and matches perfectly, guys. So yeah, definitely this is awesome, since on the Black Friday deal, you're actually gonna get one of these free with any of your purchases on their website. So be sure to definitely check them out and get this, guys. I think it's phenomenal. The best car diffuser I've actually seen, to be honest with you guys, and you can't beat the fragrances. The fragrances are very high quality and they smell fantastic. The retail price for the car diffuser is $89.99. So you're definitely not going to miss that out, especially for the Black Friday, to be able to get one of these free with any other purchases, other fragrances online. So be sure to check that out in the link below. I do want to mention that these 3 fragrance oil drops will last a very, very long time. I only did like 5 drops into the car diffuser, and there's a ton of oil left over in Too Conquering, guys. So you will not run out of this. It will last you probably, I would say, even maybe a few years. But you do want to actually probably store this in like maybe in your house. I don't know, I guess you could store it in your car, but I wouldn't suggest that, especially if you live in like a warm climate area. They might go bad. So yeah, just store them in your house. When you want to change the oil, bring it out, do so. And yeah, this will last you a long time. Hey guys, so that's gonna do it for my Santa Lucia overview of all 3 of their products. Let me know down below which one you actually think about picking up for the Black Friday sale. Not gonna want to miss out on these savings, and also use my code HUNTER for an additional 10% off on any of your orders. So yeah, be sure to use that code. Leave a like if you liked the video, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll catch all you guys in the next fragrance upload. Take care, everybody.